Hi, this is Scott from the Mountain Dispatch and Scott Shot Media. Today is Friday, April 16th, and this is what is happening on the mountain. No Caltrans project scheduled for the mountain during the day today. There is that ongoing project overnight just for tonight. The 330 transitioning to the 210, you may lose a lane as they widen the freeway. No Caltrans project scheduled over the weekend, and currently there are no major CHP incidents to report. Currently, there are no weather advisories, watches, or warnings issued. We expect that to change today, maybe tomorrow, as we have a strong possibility of some winds up to 40 miles an hour in the mountains on Sunday, Saturday night into Sunday. We are currently at a low fire risk for the next 3 days, and as a result of those winds and daytime drying out and low fuel moisture, we are going to elevate slightly to moderate risk through mid next week. And then it should drop down again, which is great news. This is still normal for this time of year. We expect it to see a similar pattern for the next few months. And then July is when we really start seeing our above normal risk for new fire starts and growth on the mountain. And the San Bernardino National Forest still has us under fire restrictions for moderate fire danger. There were 5 crimes reported on the mountain yesterday. 3 Southern California Edison maintenance outages are going on right now, affecting about 371 customers. All of that power should be returned by 6 o'clock this evening. And we've been waiting for today's numbers from the county for COVID. They are not out yet, so we'll go ahead and post those separately as soon as they become available. That's all that I have for you right now. If you'd like to stick around, we'll go into greater detail, starting with our traffic. Everything looks really good on the mountain right now. No delays, no construction projects, no closures. We can expect, especially because we're going to get a decent weekend up here, to see some increased upbound traffic this evening as both visitors and residents come up the mountain. We expect similar pattern tomorrow morning, and downbound traffic to be on the heavy side, especially on the 330 on Sunday afternoon and evening. Weather looking pretty decent today. Highs in the mid 50s across most of the mountain. Slight warm up tomorrow, where the highs are in the low 60s, and then Saturday night into Sunday could be some gusty winds up to 40 mile an hour in some areas on the mountain. Temperatures should still be pretty decent, and then we expect to see a warm up, especially on Monday, where highs could reach 70 in Crestline, in Lake Gregory, and Twin Peaks and Lake Arrowhead. Even in Big Bear, the highs will be 65 on Monday, so Monday should be a really, really nice day. We will issue that, or we will share the wind advisory, or whatever the wind event ends up becoming. Right now, it looks like we could have 40 mile an hour gusts, which is definitely an advisory level. So as soon as the National Weather Service issues that, we will share that out with you. Probably not strong enough to lose power or cause any damage, but we should always be prepared just in case. There's no fires to report in and around the mountain today. We are at a low fire risk for the next couple of days, and then that will increase slightly to a moderate risk on the mountain and in the region for a few days after that, and returning back to a low risk for new fire start or fire spread by next Thursday. The forest floor still has moderate fire danger restrictions in place, and this will be the same pattern that we'll see throughout the rest of April into May and June, and not till July should we see a significant increase in our fire threat in the area. There were 5 crimes reported on the mountain yesterday. We'll post this graphic, so if you saw some activity in your neighborhood, you can see what was going on, but it ranged from petty theft to grand theft to fraud to narcotics and to carrying a concealed weapon. Lastly, we have 3 power outages to report on the mountain today. About 200 customers in Lake Gregory, 164 in Lake Arrowhead, and a handful in Angeles Oaks are without power. Lake Arrowhead, most people have their power back by 4 o'clock, except for Lake Arrowhead, where that power isn't expected to be, or those repairs aren't expected to be done until about 6 o'clock tonight. So that's all that I have for you right now. We're not going to do a broadcast over the weekend. We will, however, share breaking news, and if it's something super noteworthy, we will go live and we'll share it out on our social media channels. And so subscribe at Scott Shop Media to YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitch to receive those updates. Follow along on Facebook, especially on what is happening on the mountain, our most popular page. And text me or email me if you have any comments or suggestions. And lastly, follow along mountain-dispatch.com. Go ahead and bookmark that. You'll find all of the important information that you need for living and visiting on the mountain. And you can even sign up for a daily email update. Have a wonderful weekend. Be safe, and we will update you soon.